Hi everyone, and welcome back. Recently I've been reminded of some of the early missionaries who traveled in Africa, China, India, and when you consider the impact that these men and women had in that time, with little technology, perhaps no technology, with little means of support, their lives made a huge impact and they left a legacy for God. And that's incredible. And I'm sure that's something all of us desire to do, not just in our families or our marriage and our home, but in the church and in the community in which we live. So I think there are four aspects when I look at these missionaries' lives. They lived a life that was given to God, given for His purposes. So the first thing I see is they were willing to give up their sin, not just the past, but also of the present. They recognized that the sin was something that Jesus died for, and that sin was something that limits us and holds us back. So we have to walk a life where we're constantly coming to the Father, as we read in 1 John chapter 1 verse 9, confessing our sins and allowing Him to cleanse us and justify us from all our sin, so that we are free to serve Him, free to be willing vessels that are honorable for His purpose. The second thing is they were willing to give up their personal ambitions, to give up their own plans. Some of them were very talented in business. Some of them were very talented in sport. Some of them had their own ambitions, their own ideas. Some of them came from wealthy backgrounds, and they left property, and they left many things because they were willing to give all of this up for God, to be able to serve God and to live a life that was pleasing for Him. What a privilege, what a blessing. Thirdly, they were willing to suffer and to give up their own feelings and emotions, if I can say that, to suffer hardship, to suffer persecution for the plan and the purpose of God, not holding on to anything. And folks, the fact is, whether it was 50 years ago or 100 years ago, the Bible is still very clear. If we walk in righteousness, we will suffer persecution. So there is always going to be people and situations against us. We need to prepare for that. Fourthly, they were willing to give up their time for others. It wasn't just about their life, what they were doing, but they gave up their time. And I think in this busy world, that is a challenge that will come to all of us each and every day. So this is the aspects that I see, and that's what God is calling of us, to be willing vessels, willing to give up all these things so that we're ready for the Master's use. That's the call. Let's give up our lives for Him. God bless.